future. This time of my life has been really hard. Last year, I lost my mother. I was ready to continue with the path I chose, going to UTC and start building my life again. Until a freaking pandemic came. Anyways, it was easy getting used to online modality. I still got to enjoy UTC and the Honors College. By the way, I loved my classes. It makes me happy being here with my grandma and giving her as much emotional support as possible. This pandemic, I learned a better version of myself, and I also improved my skills as a chef. I now know that some things are always changing, and some things are not in my hands. And you know what? I am not afraid to start over.
There are a lot of stories I could tell about this time in my life. From spending a whole semester of school at home, to learning how to play bass guitar, to simply find a way to pass the time. But if I had to pick one thing to talk about from this time in my life, I would talk about my friends. Friends that I knew before the coronavirus pandemic, but friends that I'm also grateful that I had throughout these weird times. I remember our impromptu senior camping trip in lieu of going to Bonnaroo, which, as I'm sure you guessed, was canceled due to the pandemic. This trip was definitely one of the best memories I have from this time of my life, and I know that it will be important to me for a long time. As I said previously, there are many things that I could say about this pandemic and how it affected me and my life, but I would rather talk about the friends that got me through it.
Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. 2020 has been a mess. People have been depressed. I have been depressed. And as a pessimist, I tend to get stuck on the more depressing times in life. But I think this year has actually given me a reason to be optimistic. I've kept up with my best friend, Rhiannon.
How is South Carolina?
That's good.
I've used my time in more creative ways and with my family.
Dude, what the heck?
I've started learning about laws in the US in preparation for law school.
Kind of difficult topic, which is capital punishment in the US.
And I've even begun to step outside of my comfort zone as I started a rock band. Overall, I'm learning how to be me and how I can best help the world, whether that be through music, law, or something completely different I haven't thought of yet.